Hello everybody and welcome back to Archangulus Gaming. Archangulus here bringing some more Space Engineers and the Heaven's Gate Survival series. Alright guys, in the last episode we were building the docking ports for the smaller ships. And as you can see, it has come out rather well. We've got quite a number of stations for our various ships, both laterally and the other one. It's both horizontally and vertically. Let's go with that instead, because I can't remember the other term now. The Morning Star is doing very well in digging out materials. We've got now this lovely sort of covering to our base. It doesn't extend all the way at the moment because I need to figure out what I'm going to do over this way and be able to create more of a covering. But at this moment in time, blimey, I'm getting some serious lag this morning. Right, I'm started on what will be a series of block of flats, for cheap accommodation sort of thing. I was thinking maybe also use it for other facilities as well. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but I was playing with the idea of an airlock, and so far I'm attaching in the conveyor system to be able to provide oxygen, take oxygen from this area. There we go. That's then connected to these air vents, and as always on this channel, I'm always out of energy when I'm just about to start doing some stuff. No, your eyes are not going funny. That's the neon texture. I applied white to everything in there. Oh, wrong way. Got the searchlights there doing a nice job. But yeah, okay. So what I'm thinking is creating a bit of an automated system so that when you walk into here, it'll make sure that both of these doors are closed. It'll then allow for pressurization or depressurization, and then we'll open the outer door if it's pressurized, the inner door if it's not. So I'm thinking we might have to start playing around with event controllers, having a look, see what we can do. So I'm thinking if I put them here, start with 2 of them to begin with. Okay, let's have a look, see what we can do, because there's so many functions in here that I haven't used. Because you've got things like you can have something happen if you hit a certain altitude. So we're coming down with the ambassador onto the planet. We hit about 4,000 meters. Turn on the engines to be able to slow us down. Things like that. There are so many uses for that. Angle changed. Okay. I can't think of an immediate example of how that would be useful, but if something happens that an angle was changed, activate something. Block added or removed. Well, that's an interesting one. I've never thought about that one. You add in, I don't know, say, sorry, my phone's going like crazy. Let me just turn that off. There we go. Won't be disturbed by that anymore. So you add in like a medical bay. it'll turn off the survival kits, for example. Something like that. I mean, yeah, there are examples of how that can be useful. Block integrity, well, we know what that's for. Block on-off switched. Block on-off switched, okay. Alright, let's add those, see what that does. Block renaming tools is that. Okay. Oh, I see. So if a block's turned off or on, then something will happen. Ooh, that's useful. Because what I'm thinking is, when we come into this airlock, turn off the gates so you can't get through one or the other until full depressurization has occurred. Yeah? So, that's useful. Cargo filled, cockpit occupied. That's actually an idea. As soon as you get into the cockpit, turn the batteries on, the engine's on, and any other systems that you need active at that time. So, you know, maybe disengage the connector. Connector connected. Connector ready to lock. Oh, so those are a couple of useful ones. Distance to lock target. Door opened. Okay, interesting. Gas tank filled, percentage, grid speed changed, landing gear locked, magnetic lock ready, merge block merged. Natural gravity changed, piston position percentage, power output, rotor hinge attached, detached. Ooh. Okay. I think I can think of a few things to do with that. Stored power thrust percentage. Alright, so a couple of ideas there. And nothing really to help us with this challenge, is there? Or at least nothing major anyway. Doors opened. Okay, let's try this a minute. Just want to throw that in there. So you can have multiple things going on. Okay, so it's given me some ideas. But over here, let's add some timer blocks as well. Now where are we? There's programmable, sensors, timers. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to need a few of these. Going to have like a wall here and then maybe a door on the sides that are going to be locked. Okay. So let's see. If we have that sensor, trigger this event controller, So start naming things. Wolf Knight. We call it Housing Block 1. Event Controller 1. Have the doors opened. So let's name these doors. So that is Gate 2. Gate 1. So we know what we're looking for. So add in those two gates. Set up action. Okay, so let's try this out, see what happens first. So interesting. Why can't I get that to do anything? So let's try this one here. Toggle blocks and gate, that's all it is. Oh, I see. So what we can do is, if they're opened, they should close. Okay, let's try this. Alright, so that isn't going to be what we're looking for, so I mean, that's cool, but it's not what we were after. So connected, open. Yeah. So none of this is useful to us at this time. Okay. Right, so what we need here is to have this trigger these two gates being closed. Okay. Oops, I forgot to name it. So timer block 1. Okay. So sub actions. So we want timer block 1 to start. Okay. So we enter into this. Probably going to want a shorter timer. Yeah. Okay, let's get a bit of energy first, and then we'll see about trying to figure this out. Because it's all about sequences. Probably want a survival kit in there as well. After seeing that, because if we're going to be in here long enough. Okay. So how are we going to make it so it only opens one of the two doors? Because we need both doors closed to depressurized. Because for now, so far, I've been going in, closing all the doors, and then depressurizing, and then so maybe a sensor is not the way to go. There is always the opportunity, though, that once the cycle has been complete... No, but then that doesn't include the fact that if that's depressurized, we don't want to open the outer door. Short of scripting, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Bingo! Here we go. Event toolbar for air vent 2. Slot 1, if the room is pressurized. Slot 2, room no longer pressurized. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we've got here. Just to remind ourselves so far. So we come into the sensor, it triggers this timer to close these doors. Okay, so that will close these two doors here. Okay, so we need to name these vents now. So we've got this one here as air vent 1, and we've got air vent 2. Okay, cool. Okay, so if we have those two as air vents, because we want both of these to trigger at the same time. Actually, that's a good point. Let's try something here. I just want to check. Gate 1, gate 2. Okay, let's open both of these. Does this trigger both of them at the same time at the moment? Oh, I forgot the... Okay, let's change that delay to 2 seconds. And open the doors. Might be an idea. Gates 1 and 2. Okay. Naught and 1 and 2. Right, so they take a few seconds to close, so... One, 2, 3, 4. So let's say about 6 seconds. So if we have that as, yes, if we go in here, put that there. So we'll have timer 2 set up. So these air vents will go through the depressurization cycle. So in here we want to set up that our next timer block will then start, and at the moment it won't do anything because, well, we ain't got the rest of this structure in. Okay. Oh, I forgot in here. No, in here, sorry. Let's remove those. Go. Toggle those two off so they remain locked. Then have the air vents depressurize. Okay. Right, so set up actions. So if the room is pressurized, we want to have it that gate 1 will... No, sorry. If the room is pressurized, sorry, it's gate 2, the inner one, that we want to toggle on. Actually, it's interesting. If the room is pressurized, room no. So we might want to need another timer block. Because we want to turn it on and open. This is an interesting little project, actually. Okay, so we've got 3 so far. So do I want to delete that, or do I just want to just place another one? No, I'll just place another one. Okay. So whilst that's doing, this one here, we want a 1 second delay, setup action. We want gate 2 on and open. What's the point? We want these on silent. We don't want to be able to hear them. Okay, this one here. So timer block 4. Again, 1 second, silent. We want gate 1 to be on and open. Okay. So if we now go air vent 1. Let's remove that. So pressurized, we want timer block 3. Timer block 4 for non-pressurized. Okay, so let's finish building just a simplified version of the outer shell. Okay. Obviously, I may change the shape and the structure of it later on. What is going on? There we go. Bother. What's going on with my keyboard at the moment? Ah, bother. Out of steel plate. Alright, we'll go inside. Weird. Okay. Probably way more than I need, but at least then we can finish off this outer shell. Okay. We'll throw in a couple of lights as well. Alright, we'll help this along a bit. Oh, for a minute there I thought I'd missed a bit. Out of steel plate, okay. It's interesting because I thought I picked up like 1,000 bits of steel. We are going to also have to make a temporary chamber on the other side just to be able to test this theory out. So whilst that's building that, let's build Alright, there we go. So we're not venting out. Really, no steel plate at all. Well, the job's almost done anyway, and then we can see whether our timing is correct. Meantime, I'll turn off the show fields and that's the one, show on HUD. So we've got a nice illuminated entrance there, so that's cool. Okay, so all this is connected. So we come in here. I mean, obviously this will all be walled off. Huh? But the room's not pressurized at all. Right, obviously they are connected, but okay. Depressurize on and off. Alright. Events. What we got here? Slot 1, room pressurized. Slot 2, room no longer pressurized. Okay. Timer block 3 is for gate 2 to be toggle block. On and then open. Number 4, toggle block on and open. Okay. Close, close, start timer block 2. Time block 2. Oh! That should have been off, not open. Right, now it's pressurizing the room. Okay, good. Area is sealed. What? Okay, I can't really get anything from that. Bother, didn't mean to do that. Ooh. Okay, let's seal this off. And then throw in a door. Well, I'm thinking big old sliding door here. Then do the same here. Oh. Not sure what's going on here. And yet I am trapped. Okay, this makes 0 sense. Sorry about that, I had to go to work and it is now the next day. As you see from here, I'm actually inside a freighter. I've actually was able to capture. As you see, it's a rust freighter, it's still moving. So I'm trying to figure out at this moment in time how to actually get it to stop. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, get rid of that. I think that now has quietened everything. I managed to hack my way through most of it and get this thing to start to behave itself. Okay. Now the biggest problem I've got is it keeps on trying to go home. Now that's why I got rid of that that remote block. It's probably the wrong thing to do. Whoa, yeah. See, bring that back in as service, and it almost charboils me. Okay. Right, before we do anything else, I think the Azure is still on relative to the rust freighter. So let's see if we can get this to stop. Alright. Also extend that out. Now, I did see an article about these things on the forums. Apparently, according to them, you have to remove the aft thrusters to make it to stop. Otherwise, when the aft engines come back in, it's just going to start all over again. So, let's get ourselves roughly relative to the base. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do is let's park her up. Right, got it in station keeping. So, no matter what this thing does now, it's not going anywhere. At least not easily. Okay, so we've got the front of the ship there. Aft over here. And as you can see, it's quite heavily damaged because the Azure, whilst it was docked up, decided to... What the hell? Still moving. I thought when it's in station mode, it stays literally in place. Obviously, I was wrong. Ah, it's me. It's me that's the problem. There we go. dampeners. Dampeners was still set to auto. The ship is still trying to move. So if I now come to a complete halt, everything is halted. Okay, let's get rid of these aft engines, because they are part of the problem here. Right, put those in place just to hold that in place. Whoa! Those decided to fly off. Oh, the gravity generator. Mm-hmm. And as such, I've got no idea where they went. I'm going to assume okay. I was assuming they went somewhere over this way. Entity list. We got here. Well, that we can remove. Hey, that's part of the base, so what's it saying? Ah, that grid there. Right, let's get rid of some of these excess grids. Yeah, no way am I getting rid of that. That can go. Okay, Rust Freighter is where we're at. Okay. Floating objects. There it is. Okay, so just got to be careful we get rid of these and also collect all the parts. Alright, that's got that there, so it's all good. Using the Azure for the storage on this to basically save me from having to grind down and open up these bit by bit. This is another reason why I set the build and repair on the base to just repair, because I don't want it to demolish things that it shouldn't. Okay, so that's all the aft thrusters taken out. Let's see if that will stop things. Oh, that's behaving itself. Those are currently off. Oh. I will have to turn the dampeners off when I decide to then move her, but this will be a good test to see Okay, so now that the rear thrusters are stopped, it does appear that a lot of the so I think my guy was right. He made that note, so thank you for that. Whoever you are. Right, so those two aren't trying to burn their way in another direction or something. Right. Am I missing any? Yeah, these over here. Okay, now which way up are we? Okay. Six there. Right, I think we're good. Okay, let's try turning the Azure off of station keeping mode and see if the Rust Freighter decides it's going to go anywhere. Forgot about that. Right. Okay, so that's that sorted out. Info, convert to ship. Yay, we are not moving. Now, I know this is sort of a sidetrack from doing that airlock, but we will get back to that shortly. Just the fact that this came so close to the base, the Azure attacked. I thought, why not utilize the opportunity? I mean, because I've always wanted one of these. Okay. Ooh. Sanity check time. Have I converted all of the important stuff over? Or is it... Because a lot of this is probably still going to say it's Space Pirate... property. We want to make sure that all of this is our property. So let's try something different here. Let's go in here, go everything, transfer to me. Alright, so certain things will not allow me. Okay. No. Sorry, yes, sorry. No. So that's mine. I mean, it's a bit of work, I know, but having everything as ours will have its benefits later on. Right, that's mine.
I've got the ones on this side. Those are all connectors. So externally, oh bugger, power cells would be a pain in the neck. If you don't get it just right. So I feel no qualms about doing this. Just for the power cells, of course. For the sake of time. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's see what else we've got out here that could be pirate tech. Nope, that's mine. Mine. It's amazing how much distorted everything is around it. Conveyor. Ah. That's another conveyor. That's mine. Right, I think it was through... Bingo, there it is. Right, I'm going to get rid of that sensor, because apparently that can cause some issues. Right, that's mine, that's mine. Timer block. It's the assembler I got from the outside. Right. This is leading down into the hold, which there's nothing here at the moment. Oxygen tank, way! Keep forgetting about that grav generator. Yeah, glass panel, that might be a problem. Oh, you twit. Okay, never mind. That goes there, that goes there. Done that way. Now I have to build myself, hence why it's red. This is the way I came in, because this leads up to this deck here. Other than that, we're up to the bridge. Right, I think, therefore I am, I'm pink, therefore I'm spam, that is everything that we can do at this moment in time. So let's get this back to the base, and then I'll show you what I've done with that airlock. Okay. Because if we can get this rust freighter built up as well, I mean, that'll be another ship in our arsenal that we can use as sort of decoration for yeah, like our docking arms and all that. One of these days I'm going to have to take the Heaven's Gate out for a spin around the universe, just for the sheer fun of it. So here would be a good area just to have as like a repair area, I suppose. Ah, looks like I need to do some repairs on the you gonna stop anytime soon? Oh, that was close. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. What's going on here? Oh, that was probably when I first attempted to bring it here because the thrusters were the issue in the end. I think it must have dented the area and damaged. So that's going to heal all this up in due course. There you go, you can see it already working. Okay, so I'm going to leave that all to... I don't know what it's going to do. Sort itself out in the end. Okay, over here, as you can probably see, I've moved the oxygen feed to the left here. So it's going underneath that door over there, and it will go inside the building. Now, the reason why I've done that at the moment is because also in here, I've put in an oxygen tank there, which has now got enough oxygen. Hold on, why isn't that door closing? Okay, let's try that again. So that's going to close. Turn off. What's going on? That should be feeding back this way. No more problems. Area is sealed. Area is sealed. So I don't understand. This has got... There we go. Then we can come out of the sensor. You heard the sensor click. It's going to take everything out. And there we go. Jobs are good. So now we've done that, we can continue building our apartment block. See what's going on here. Oh, it looks like it's doing a lot of the basic repair works at the moment. Right, do I have any steel plate? Yes, I do. Okay, I think now's a good time. Let's add in the different set of ion thrusters. Oh, idiot. Where shall I put them? There. For now, character tools. We want the welder back in there. Oh, I can understand that. That'd be in the way. Right. And if everything goes according to plan, he says hopefully, this will not suddenly decide to propel itself forward. Oh, the other problem we were having with the airlock, I forgot to say, was you've got to make sure it's sealed. Okay, come on, ignite. Right. Okay, why are you not igniting? Alright, excellent. It's not trying to throw itself forward into the wall. And if anything, I think those engines look a hell of a lot better on it. Okay, so now I believe we can disengage the Azure. And I think what we're going to do is finish off the apartment block while it's trying to finish off repairing the rust freighter. So I think we're going to have to do the old auto locking thing. Okay, let's get this off of this page here then. We'll throw it on this one. So groups, magnetic arm pistons, we'll have a reverse, magnetic plates, we'll have switch lock there, oops, auto lock there, Alright. Sort of just choosing at random, really. I'm not saying this is the one it's going to be permanently fixed to. It's just a choice. there we have it. That's the Azure now back in place. We've got a rust freighter being built here. Okay. Now I think first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do inside before we open this up to allow us to be able to come into the building. Now, what I'm thinking is something that comes up and sort of folds over the top of this and joins onto this pole here. So let's see if we can design something for that. And I think first thing we're going to do is we're going to use these pieces here. So let's grab that texture. So now you can see why I put these in. These are our support bar structure things. Oh, you know what I mean. Let's see, maybe 2 more. And then sort of come this way. There we go, and that gives us that unit gap in between. And then what we can then do is we can then have a bit of fun here. And add something like that in there. So at least we know where we're aiming towards. Because the idea is I want to have maybe some flats here looking out. You can see like the morning star and the Heaven's Gate and things like that. Okay. So again, so the boring part of creating walls. A bit too fast. Trying to be clever there. So I'm thinking this level here is going to be our foyer. You know, you come in, you've got maybe like rows of seats, a reception area and all that sort of thing, and then like all the flats going up. Now that's going to be in something we're going to have to design maybe in creative mode. You know, figure out how we're going to create it, the sort of space we got first. And then we can go in like creative mode map and then create a stock template that we might be able to bring in and just hey, hold on. Why are those two rotated? Oh, target enemies, of course. And you can't actually get access to the control mechanism this way. Brilliant. I missed that. You got to be careful in all your settings. Yeah, make sure you know what you're targeting. Okay. So we'll turn everything off on the targeting. Wrong way. Or was it? Actually, where are we? That way. There we go. We're going to aim for there. At the same time, at least we've got some O2, H2, a little bit of energy out of it. They're now targeting where I wanted them. Cool. Okay, so we'll go in here, find components. Why have I got components all over the place? Actually, I do know the answer to that one. While I'm here, keep on having to recompile, sorry, the program every so often. Otherwise, for some reason, that particular programming block goes absolutely dwally. And I still forgot to get the plate that I went there for in the first place. Right, and this one here, we'll just fill in that block there and weld her up. If you're wondering about that hole over there in the floor, I was thinking about putting the air vent in the floor over there. Although that is not yet set in stone, as that is what I'm going to do. Bugger. Can I get that one in there? Nah, because I think that is in the wall enough. Yeah. Okay. Again, same. Then that'll be our ceiling. Really ought to have bit too more than I wanted to do, but there we go. I'll try and get like the small ones like that, because I know full well that later on it's going to be an absolute ache to get in there, weld them up. So I sort of try and save myself a little bit of aggro later on. Especially when we're in space and we're trying to create an atmospheric I'll try that again. Try and create an area which is pressurized and warm. Alright, there we go. I think what I need, yeah, what I'm going to do is this one here. I'm going to detach that for now. Let's go to 9, and we'll add in another one of our units to help build things up. So that's going to be that one there. Alright, let's see. Help others. Fly mode. Welding only. Toggle block on. And hopefully that'll be enough to help build this area here. I should have showed the area of effect and maybe figured out where to put it. Definitely. There we go. No, that's not the one. There we go. So that will help us build upwards as well as into our new apartment building as well. Right, I think before I get too carried away with building up, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that platform still go to the back wall like it is, but I'm going to build this as a back wall here. Get in there. Like that. So that then makes this quite a nice little area to walk into. Have like the what's it called, concierge desk or something. And then what we're going to do is this one here. We're going to replace that with a door. Interior plate, of course. Now the reason why, oops, I'm planning on the door there is simply because of the fact that I want to build the top on that room and be able to walk in and out at will. Okay, let's show area off. Oops. Okay, let's grab 200 of that. 200 of that. 200 of that. Yeah, it'll do nicely. There we go. Okay. So it's going to be perfect there. Next thing I definitely see us needing is going to be another grav generator. Gonna have that in place of. Have that in place of the door. So what I'm thinking actually now is having it. No, not the spherical one. Somewhere smack in the middle. I don't know whether that's actually the middle. So for now, let's do this. Just paint that tile there, and we're going to play the usual game of where's the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, that's gone. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. So these two are the middle. Alright, so we'll have that there. Come on, let me in. Gonna have to bring this to an end soon because of the fact that we've run out of time. I think we're well over an hour now. But that's at least got gravity well in the center. And what I'll do is, in the meantime, I'm going to build a cross here, have it all weld up, and then we can open this up for easy access, for next episode. And then I think what we're going to do is, next episode, we're going to work on fixing up the rust freighter, because why not add it to our fleet now that we've got her, and see where we go from there. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next time on Archangulus Gaming.